Okay, be honest with me. Did you leave my channel yesterday after watching the first video? Because that's what you've been doing all year long. You watch one video and you F off for 24 hours until the next weekday, and then you watch the new video, right? Did you forget yesterday that we're getting 2 episodes a day? Did you forget? I'm just curious. Come back today, it's like, wait a minute. Why is this video from 24 hours ago popped up here? And then, the only reason I bring this up is that that's going to happen today and tomorrow and the next day, and the next day. 2 videos a day from here until the end of time. Or I drop dead. Or the One Piece author drops dead. Or whatever. I'm also curious. I'm not begging for engagement here. I'm actually curious. Do you get notifications or you just show up here at 9 a.m.? How does that work? For me, the way my YouTube algorithm seems to work is like if I frequent specific channels, like for instance, Sophie Reacts, Cass Reacts, the Normies, like when they drop a particular video, like say the Normies every Thursday, they drop a Buffy the Vampire Slayer video, but it's random. The time is random. Sometimes it's 10:30, sometimes it's 11, sometimes it's 11:30, sometimes it's 12, sometimes it's 12:30. I never know. There's no set time, it seems to be, right? Which is weird because they do their videos way ahead of time for Patreon, and then on the day of, I guess somebody has to manually switch it over or something. That's why I schedule my shit. But anyway, that'll pop up because every week I'm watching the Buffy the Vampire Slayer video. So when it drops, it pops up in my notifications immediately, in my feed. Also, sometimes notifications, but I use my feed a lot, right? I was going to say, what's on YouTube? And it'll be shit from people that I watch a lot, right? So Nick Reacts, I only watch him once a week for his Buffy or Angel reactions, and so sometimes it'll be a couple days before I see his notification. But Sophie Reacts, anytime she drops anything, I'm right there. Boom! I'm sitting there in the front row. Alley Box, Domi, these people only drop once a week, sometimes longer. And as soon as I see it, I immediately watch it, and the algorithm knows that. It knows what I watch, right? So it'll immediately be in my feed. I don't actually get the notification. More of the video, now that I think about it, the videos I watch are in my feed for the most part. Every now and then there'll be a notification. But a lot of times I get the notification after I've watched it because I'm always constantly refreshing my feed. I finish recording. I'm waiting for something to upload or download. I'm waiting to boot up it takes like 5-10 minutes for my editor to boot up, right? I'll pick up my phone and I'll refresh my feed. What's on my feed? What's on my feed? What's new to me, right? And that's how I get most of my stuff. But it has to be put there by the algorithm, and the algorithm knows what I like to watch. So I assume if you're here every day, as soon as these drop at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're here every day, it probably doesn't have time to tell you. But I'm just curious, what's your experience? Do you see stuff? Do you get notified? Does it show up in your feed if you check your feed? Maybe some people don't check their feed. Or is it that you just remember, hey, I need to check that channel because I know he drops every day? So I'm just curious. At any rate, let's go ahead and get into this. This is episode 253. And we're watching the cold open first, of course. Infinite sadness. They're killing me, man. They better not be getting rid of her character. I'm going to be pissed. I've been in denial for a few weeks now. She's on the train now. That was a good little stop, man. They got good brakes on those bulls. We're out of here. I assume you can still walk on the train tracks if you want to, but it's dangerous. What if you fall off, right? We haven't seen many scenes between her and Robin. It's implied they've spent a lot of time together on the ship. We probably don't see the days that they just spend in the ocean before they get to islands. It's implied, but we haven't really seen it. Show, don't tell, right? We haven't really seen the two of them bonding. The only two women on the ship would obviously have a pretty strong bond. We haven't really seen it that much that I remember. I don't remember many scenes of them talking to each other. So it's all implied. Alrighty. You know where we are. You know where we're going. 3, 2, 1. And we are immediately looking away. The storm, man. The storm's been impending. I haven't been able to watch a bunch in a row, so it feels like it's taking even longer. I can't imagine watching this every week, man. That would just take forever. I couldn't watch it. I would have to wait. It would just be too tedious. This is a show you binge. You have to. Yeah, kick his ass. But I like being thoughtless. Yeah, leave him alone. Good point. This is a very good point, actually. They love the guy. Look at them. You sneaking around, eavesdropping, peeking around corners. How's the peeping? Yeah, we knew you were there, bitch. This is all your fault. Asshole. Well, then go. Man, she is sad. Sad Nami. Look at his ears. We're never going to know anything about these two conductors, but they're giving us a lot, right? Do you know? Oh, shit. She went psycho. Full psycho. You can't go on a ship out there, man. One of your battleships. Or one of what old boy's battleships. They're still around, right? Maybe they probably destroyed them. Yeah. Plus, you ain't got no crew. She don't care. She ain't trying to hear it. Do not care. Yeah. Good point. Thank you for making my point for me, Ocean. I thought he grabbed him because she was giving up too much information, and they were gonna go run tell somebody. No, he was grabbing them to save their ass. You'd think if these storms happen on any kind of regular basis, even if we're talking about a 10-year cycle, everything would be built with that in mind, right? You'd have storm breakers. You wouldn't be able to you wouldn't have buildings like the roof could be torn off with one surge, right? Yeah, good. You saved our ass. Thank you. Oh, boy's got a concussion. You're goddamn right. That's what the schedule board is what got torn up, right? See, that would be built strong enough to. Okay, I mean, they're saying like it survived every other surge. Okay, I'm willing to suspend disbelief on that. Like that, this is just the first surge. It'd be different if it was the apex of the surge, right? Okay, yeah, they're doing it to make a point. I withdraw my objection because things we built to withstand the regular surges, right? Ain't nobody getting after them though. Whoever's there is there. That's it. We're here. See you in 100 episodes. Hell, boy's still upside down. Silent Sanji, I bet, right? What a moron. That is effing hilarious. Yeah. You know it. He's a moron. Stop gossiping. Yeah, I don't care about the pointless love letter. She's so hateful. There you go. We got somebody on the case. Yep. We got enough there. Big thug with a duck tail. What was his name? Frankie? No, that ain't it. Frankie. Hey, that is it. Stop counting. You don't have a chance. Stop looking at me. Hilarious, man. Hey, we can keep track. Here's a creepy snail. Good shit. Hey, man. Tell you what, you may not be in love with him, but he's pretty useful. Yeah, that's it. I ain't reading no more. Yep. Now cover up the paint, dumbass. I was wondering, like, why did she care how he found it? But it was a setup to joke. So good. The character humor on this show is unparalleled, man. All right, look at him. He's all happy. Yeah. Good stuff. Yep. He's all by his friends. He don't care about nothing else but his friends. Exactly. So we're on a new mission. Yeah. We can hear fine. You don't have to scream. They're on the case. Both of them are trapped in places you can't find, though. Between buildings, in a chimney, you're going to get busted. Somebody's going to open that door for a smoke. That's at least half a cue card, right? I mean, it was obvious. Oh, you're not going to get busted. You're gonna rip his grip. There you go. Oh shit. There's a bunch of them. Jesus. So you are going to get busted. I thought maybe you're going to rip his fit, right? We don't need to be that close to his eyebrow, thank you. Food looks good though. Well, well, well. Dumbass is as dumbass does, right? I ain't a holding nothing. Yeah, he can kick. Shoot the hell out of him. Oh shit! He always has a badass lines, man. He does, man. I'll say this for the son bitch. He always has the badass lines. How dare you turn your back on me? So you're gonna take care of this business by yourself, huh? You think because you got a gang, you're a badass. Who the hell is that? Jesus. That's a big boy. Really? So it's just the two of us, huh? Damn, look up. They love big people on this show. Like big, large people. Low gravity, man, I'm telling you. This planet has low gravity. That's how you can grow up to be so big. I'm gonna box the F out of you. So he's not too smart, at least. Big and dumb. That's how I like it. He could just sit down on you and you'd be dead. So he knocked out everybody else, I see. Look at him. Wrecked. Ah, yoga style, huh? Dumbass. You know what? These aren't the rules of boxing. He's right. Just stomp him out real quick. Kick him in the face. Yeah, he wasn't much of a threat. He was a threatful looking. I thought you were all knocked out. We literally saw your feet sticking up. He was threatening looking, but he wasn't really that much of a threat. He was a moron. So we're going down the whole lineup, huh? Guess I should pay attention here. Right. Nero. Why does that name sound familiar? One of the many thousands of characters we've been introduced to. You say as you're being raided? I see. So he's going to have to go through all these damn cars. Just go up on the roof and go to the last car. You can avoid all that drama. Oh, he's getting sad. About time for a nap. Yeah, what's he up to? Bleeding out, probably. He's off somewhere mysterious, anyway. That's an interesting shot selection there. He's going to need meat. Yeah. That'll get him powered up. Just get to work. They've got a whole romance in their head, man. At least they're shipping it. Pan up to where he is. Shit, it's closed. You have to break in. Oh well. Nothing to do but fail. You better find some meat. No, there is no forgiveness here, son. Yep, that's bad. Great. Stop saying stupid stuff. One of these days, she's going to get on this wanted poster. This is a pretty lame way to sideline Luffy, I gotta admit. Considering how long we're spending looking for him, it'd be different if it happened, kept him on sideline for an episode or two. But this has been a long time, man. And we're spending all this screen time looking for him, and it's kind of lame. I'll just say it, you know. I call him as I see him. I'm not just here to kiss the show's ass. I wish they had found a better way to sideline him. Unconscious is good. He could have knocked himself out, man. You know, that would have been fine. But they do that a lot, so I guess he wanted to do something different. But I guess it's kind of funny. It was funny at first. It's just we're taking so goddamn long to look for him, man. You know, is she ever gonna be part of the plot, or is she just here for the backstory? She don't give a shit. You can blow away. She don't care. Washed out to sea. Yeah. While I'm almost dead, let me look up and look at this. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I agree. Let me go back to almost dying. Pretty much. I think she's here for backstory. I don't think she's gonna have any impact on the plot. This is gonna be a bad storm because the water pulls out before it comes back. That's what they're talking about here. You know that, obviously, but Oh shit, Jesus! It really did pull back. God. At first, I thought that was just the normal beach. No, man. We're about to get thunder punched by this water. It's something, all right. Oh, she sees Luffy. Yep, she sees him. Thank God, because this was getting tedious. Want a drink? She's got those sharp eyes. It's a little convenient that she can see it and she's telling the first person she sees that she can see it. But I just wanted to find him, so I'm good with it. Yeah, that's a bad thing. Meanwhile, look at the dude trapped between the buildings. Or was she just talking about the water? I thought she saw Luffy. Maybe I'm wrong. I think she did see him. So the girl did see him, okay. Okay, I like how they did this. Look, like I said, a little convenient, but I'll take it. Kind of lame way to have him trapped, isn't it? That's what I'm saying. It fits his character, though. We got to give him that. It does fit his character because he is a moron. Ain't nobody stopping me. You can't contain this. She's pissed. So how you gonna get him out? That's the question, right? Yeah, she's going. She can apparently fly, so that's good. Out of her mind. I think I like determined Nami the best. A lot of you probably like greedy Nami the best. I like determined Nami. Now we're talking. Yeah, I mean we're apparently going to wrap it up, which is good. But it's kind of lame. I wasn't going to say anything. A lot of times, like I try not to be negative for the most part. Like I'm not here to kiss the show's ass. But a lot of these things are like minor issues that I would probably tweak, but then I'm not the genius writer doing this for 20 years, so who am I? Like nobody, right? I'm nobody. So there's certain things I'll notice I don't bring up. And there's other things like, I brought something up and then they immediately explained it. So I was like, okay, there you go. Like this is well thought out. And I think this was a choice. I think he didn't want to have him just be knocked out because they've done that before. They've done it a lot before. There's a lot of characters because you need characters sidelined for certain amounts of time. You don't have the screen time or mega page time to show what everybody's doing every second. And why didn't Luffy show up at this point? And why where was he been doing all this time? Like we got to explain that. I get that. And you don't want him to always be knocked out. And with Zoro, you can sideline him with him being lost, and he's just running back and forth because he can't find a place. That's a good thing. It's built into his character, and yes, it's built into Luffy's character to be a moron. so that's good. But to me, the longer you drag this out, the lamer it becomes. And so for me, I probably and here's the thing, like it felt like we were going to be looking for him for a really long time because they spent most of this episode looking for him, but it really wasn't that long. Like this would have been a problem if we'd had if we didn't find him this episode and then we didn't find him next episode and they're still looking for him. That would have started to become a problem. I don't think it's a problem here. I think if you're going to do it this way, then just don't mention him and don't reference him and don't go back to him at all, which they kind of didn't. So maybe the issue just is like I think if I was binging this, I'd be fine. The issue is I'm kind of watching like you guys watched it when this first came out. I watched an episode, had to take a day off. Then I watched 2 episodes, had to take a day off. Then I watched 3 episodes, had to take 4 days off. Like it's been like my recording time's been very random lately. I haven't had a lot of time to do it. And so, like, there's been a gap between episodes, and so it feels longer. And this is what it must have been like to watch this week to week. Although worse. Because one full week and you only get one. And another full week and you only get one. Another, man, next time you're like, God damn, man, I'm almost out of school, and they're still here at this island. Think about that, man. Like, I guess you would have had 200 episodes during the time you were in high school. Right? Like, am I crazy? No, because it's like you're getting about 50 episodes a year. You would have only got about 200 episodes. I'm at 250 right now. So I guess we haven't reached a point where you would have had a whole story arc the entire time you're in school. But this just exemplifies the fact that these watching it week to week is not the move for this show. This is a binge show. I don't know how it ever got this popular watching week to week because it must have been really bad, especially when you start getting into filler. If you have like 10 episodes of filler in a row, that's 2.5 months. You might as well. I guess it's the break between seasons in American television, where they'll go 3 months, 4 months, 5 months between seasons. So I guess it's akin to that. So maybe not too bad if you think about it in those terms. But anyway, I think if I'd been binging like normally I watch 6, 8, 10 in a row, this would have never even crossed my mind. I think it's the fact that there's gaps between watching these. Fortunately, today, as far as I know, for now, as I sit here, I'm going to be able to do 6 or 8 or 10 today, as far as I know. And then we won't. This will be smoothed out, right?